Um,
Okay. Go for
okay.
it.
So I guess I introduce you, or you can introduce yourself, because this is going on the blog. So, hey everybody, this is Mia from Fat Black and Educated, and this is Verita. You can introduce yourself.
I'm Verita. Hi, everyone. I'm a plus-size fitness motivator. That's what I call myself.
Okay, so Verita is here to help us with a few things for the month of June and maybe beyond, as far as health and fitness, giving like great advice and things that we all can use. Even being plus size women, we can stay healthy and fit. And even if you decide you don't want to be plus size anymore, you can still be healthy and fit and skinny. I don't know. But so I just have a few questions for you, Verita, just to get some people interested in our blog and into what you do, and then we can probably continue this later on if we run out of time. Okay. So my first question: what got you started with working out and getting healthy?
Okay, so growing up, I was always an athlete. I played softball and basketball literally my whole life from the time I was in first grade. Also all through high school, or not all through, well, yes, all through high school, but then into college as well. So I got to play D1 softball for 2 years. It was an amazing experience. It was like always my dream since I was in like 7th grade. So it was really awesome to be able to do that. So my focus on health and fitness really changed once I stopped playing softball, because then health and fitness wasn't just practice and fueling my body right for competition. It really did become a matter of me taking time to plan my workouts and to plan what I was eating and to track everything. So my real journey started once I was no longer technically an athlete, a full-time athlete as I called myself back then. And I just really had to take time to figure out what workouts were going to get me towards my goal and things like that. Definitely fell off the bandwagon for about 2 years, and then kind of just had this moment where I was like, I want to feel like an athlete again. And also through that time, I gained weight. So kind of for the first time in my life, dealt with a bigger weight gain and also working on how to lose that. So I would say that's really what got me started on my journey. So just no longer being a competitive athlete all the time.
I mean, I kind of can relate. I used to play a lot. I wasn't like athletic like you probably, but my brother played sports, and I guess my mom tried to keep me active too. So I played tennis. I ran track for like 1 meet.
I did like track meets in 8th grade. I did shot put. I was okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, tennis is like the only sport that I literally stuck to. I played from the time I was maybe like 5 or 6 till I was about 12 or 13. I actually just said I wanted to start playing again.
That would be awesome.
Yes. And I used to tell people all the time I was related to Venus and Serena because our last names.
Oh,
so.
God, I wish. Everything. I loved watching them growing up. My dad was like obsessed with them.
My mom, so was my mom. So I kind of can relate. And I feel like I was very athletic as a kid. Like I ran around. We went to sports camps. I did a lot as a kid, and then as an adult, it kind of being in college.
Kind
of. Next question. What kept you motivated after you getting started again?
So my biggest motivation would be, I think, so I like to focus on the feel, especially being a curvy girl. I feel like we always get a lot of pressure about the way we're supposed to look, and if we are curvy, how our curves are supposed to look, and how, what size is okay, and things like that. So I personally try not to focus on the actual number on the scale, aside from using it as a way of measuring. So for me, I would have to say, oh my gosh, I'm like totally losing my train of thought. I was like on it. Can you repeat the question? Because now I totally, I'm like, wait, where was I going with this?
What kept you motivated after you got started?
There we go. Okay, so for me, my motivation, aside from obviously being healthy, it was to feel like I once did as an athlete. So, and it's like hard, like I can't even describe like the feeling of being an athlete, but kind of just the confidence in myself during my workouts, knowing that I could get through it and I was going to push no matter what. Getting stronger. My motivation is always getting stronger. I love having muscles. I love being ripped. I mean, I've never actually been totally ripped, but I love when you can see my muscles without too much flex. So my motivation was really just getting back to the athlete I was my entire life, just really feeling that inside myself, having like my cocky side come out, like, oh, we're lifting today, okay, whatever, like I got this, probably gonna go up in some weights, whatever. So just really kind of reconnecting with that inner athlete. Also for me, my biggest motivation kind of tying into that would be making my mom proud. I recently lost my mother to pancreatic cancer, so one of the things that really keeps pushing me is like one thing we always bonded over was my athletic events. I was the only child growing up. I was my mom's only child. So that's really what we bonded over. So in feeling like the athlete I once was, that really brings me balance. It brings me peace in my life. So when I have a bad day, I'm more likely to go do yoga now or lift now than binge like I might have in the past or just sit around and do nothing. So I really try to focus my energies in that, and then it really always ties in kind of like my overarching idea and like thing I'm trying to make sure I do in life is make my mom proud, which I know I am, but that's really one thing that keeps me going is just like, okay, I'm having a bad day, but I'm going to make myself happy. It's going to make her happy. Everybody's going to be happy, so it's good.
Well, my condolences to you, and I'm very sorry to hear about your mother. Wow, that is motivating. What are some of your daily routines to get you energized? So basically, you know how you first wake up in the morning, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then by like 8 o'clock, you're like, I don't feel like doing it now. So what gets you energized in order for you to continue that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and this.
Yeah, for me, my biggest thing, and it's gonna sound kind of funny, is to literally work out as soon as you wake up. And I fall asleep in my workout gear, literally. Like if I wanted to work out right now, which I probably will once we're done talking, I could. Like I generally sleep in yoga pants, some type of shorts. Always a sports bra because I can't sleep without a bra. I'm weird like that. So I always have at least like one sports bra on. So for me, my biggest thing to get me going is to just do it. As weird as that sounds, but my thing is this is something going back to my mom too. She used to always say this. I was like, my mom ran track and long distance always, like all the time. She loved it. Yeah. And I was like, Mom, like, how do you do it? Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, you have to do it before your mind can convince your body not to. That's what she used to say. So I've made it a habit that, especially if I have the time, if I know I don't have things later in the day, wake up, go pee, walk downstairs, just start setting up immediately. I just immediately go. I've got like a little bin with all my workout gear in it. Just start pulling stuff out. And I really do just do it before I have a chance to say no. I just wake up with, I'm going to work out, go downstairs, get it done. I have a great pre-workout I love as well. That really definitely gives me the big energy boost that I need. But my biggest tip that really gets me going is just to do it. Just to wake up before you have a chance to say, oh, no, I'm tired. Oh, well, I don't know if I want to do it today. No, that's the thing. Once you get downstairs or upstairs or wherever you're working out and you just start going, then by the time your body is like, oh, do we really want to do this? You're already pushing play, or you're already getting ready to go on the treadmill or something like that. So just know you want to do it and do it. And also, I think one of the most rewarding parts about doing that, especially in the morning, is how you feel. You feel so energized. You feel so accomplished. You feel so confident that feeling right after your workout is so strong that you almost can't wait for the next morning for you to feel that way again, especially as you see how it like impacts your entire day. So that's my biggest piece. Just do it before you have a chance to convince yourself not to.
Honestly, that's like the best tip, because I feel for myself, like in the morning, I'm so tired and I want to walk my dog because that's like a part of my exercise, but then I'm like, I gotta go to work. I'll walk her when I get home. And my mom was like, no, you gotta walk her in the morning. But now,
no, you're not gonna walk her when you get home. Like,
yeah. But I mean, lately I've been like, okay, I'm gonna just do this so I can just get it over and done with. And I just take her out, or even in the afternoon. Like yesterday, I was really tired, but I wound up taking her anyway, just to, get my exercise.
Right.
Her to get her own exercise.
And that's like a really good point too. Like I'm really more about, it doesn't, you don't have to be getting on a treadmill. You don't have to be lifting weights. It can simply be a walk. I just believe in moving. I always call it like moving your curves. Just move your body. It doesn't matter. It could be dancing, it could be walking, it could be swimming. It never has to be like a set program or a set workout. Just do something that's going to pick your heart rate up a little bit, or maybe something that's just going to get you out of the house or the office. So like you said, like walking, even if you just want to wake up and walk 10 minutes a day just to start, just to get refreshed, that's great. Just if you want to do any type of physical activity, just do it before you have a chance to convince yourself not to. Literally, that's like, because like you said, come down, you're like, all right, pup, like we're gonna do this real quick. I don't want to, but we're gonna do it. And especially if you're walking your dog, they probably looking really excited and you can't resist. So,
yeah.
even if you do have more time at the end of the night, you just the same idea. As soon as you walk through the door, change your clothes, pull your stuff out, get it done. So it's just whenever you decide this is the set time or this is the best time for me to get in some activity, for me to move a little bit, as soon as that time comes, just get right to it.
So, because I mean, I have other questions, but we still have like a couple more times, you know, we can get on
Yeah.
and talk to each other. But as far as, I guess this is like more important as far as like for being a plus size woman. And I've had this issue with me wanting to be motivated to work out, wanting to go to the gym and feel, you know, confident while I'm working out. As far as you getting like workout gear, clothes and equipment and things like that, do you have any like suggestions, any special places you go? Or
Yes. Okay. So I'm like, I always like to give my measurements just because everybody's body looks different. So I'm right now about 290 pounds. I'm about 5'11". So my clothes are generally like 18. Well, I'm starting to get out of the 20s, but I'm like 18, 20. So my favorite places to get workout gear. Well, I always suggest if you know of any plus size stores, definitely check them out first. A lot of them are starting to incorporate plus size gear. So places I've gotten gear, Lovesick. I know Torrid has some things coming out. Lane Bryant has a really awesome line. Also, guys, don't ever be afraid to go to like the basic stores. Like really, like I get 95% of my yoga pants from Walmart. No shame, because they're cheap. They work, they get the job done, and they've always got different colors. They go up to extra, extra large, but they do have a good amount of stretch. Also, I've gone to Target. I love Target's yoga pants as well, so definitely check out Target. Also, I would definitely recommend if you can find any like local plus size clothing swap groups or things like that. There are a lot of people that will be giving away yoga pants or looking for yoga pants. So you could be a person looking for yoga pants. But I know I've actually given 3 pairs of yoga pants away to one of my friends in those groups. So just really outsourcing. And sometimes it really just takes a matter of like sitting down and just Google plus size activewear. I know there's a new company called Rainbow Curves that's out. I want to check out some of their stuff. Yeah, it's Rainbow Curves, and they just do curves. It's RAINBEAU Curves. Oh. I've seen them on Instagram. I really want to try some of their stuff, but I haven't yet. But they're basically just plus size activewear. So that's the places I get most of like my t-shirts and pants. As far as my busty sisters out there, because I know there are plenty of us, I definitely advise if you are going to, well, first make sure you know what kind of impact you guys need. Like, are you just the type of person that's going to do yoga and doesn't need too much holding down? Are you going to be jumping around like I do sometimes with Insanity and like another program I do where you definitely need them held down? Know what intensity your workouts are going to be so you can plan ahead. But it will be an investment sometimes. I always advise try to find like the closest bra store, like a real bra store where they don't just measure under bust and around your bust. They really measure everything. Like I've been to places where they measure my like down my back and they measure above and under. So there are places that do really good measurements. The bras will be up there. I know I spent $75 one time on a bra, but and it lasted me like honestly like 2 years. I had an underwire. It was the most supportive bra I've ever worn. Like I could do burpees and nothing moved. Like I literally looked at my mom and was like, they're not moving. I was like, they're not going anywhere. She like thought it was the funniest thing, but it was really for the first time in my life, a comfortable bra was keeping them everywhere with everything I might do. So that would be my biggest advice. Definitely Google, but yeah, check out plus size stores first. Oh, I also know Forever 21. I've gotten some really cute yoga pants from there as well. So Biggest advice, yeah. So check out the plus size stores first, and then also consider Walmart, Target. Oh, and I know I'm in the Midwest. We have Meijer. Meijer has it's called Meijer, Meijer. Meijer has a ton of stuff. I've gotten a few sports bras and pants there. I kind of have a problem, so I was like, the right person to ask. I have like yoga pants all like galore, so
Yeah.
ask on that
one. Well, we're gonna end here, I guess, because it's so much more we can talk about. But we'll say that for another time. So I guess next time we'll talk about nutrition.
Okay.
And like fun stuff, like what kind of music you listen to when you work out, as far as yoga, as far as like your like more upbeat workouts. And I guess if you have any like other tips as far as like what we talked about today. Yeah. So if you want to go ahead with that.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to everyone, and we'll talk to you soon then.
Okay. See y'all.